About a week ago, I texted Adam. I said, hey, how about Crunchwrap Cubanos? Little did I know it was gonna make a fast track to the top of our cookie list. I'm here for that. But just he is, because I'm clearly not.
We're both here for it. We're glad you are too. If you want to see how we knock this one out of the park, stick around while we dig in. Real quick, we got to come in and just mention we've got our cookbook forthcoming. The Epic Outdoor Griddle Cookbook is available for pre-order on Amazon now. Don't forget to check it out.
Don't forget to check it out. There's a link to that in the description below.
He didn't say Crunchwrap Cubanos. He said, how about Cuban Crunchwraps?
Yeah.
If we're being honest with ourselves.
Correct.
We'll hold you accountable.
Don't mean to be lying up in this piece.
The accountability police has arrived, but we are back in the backyard diners. Super excited to throw this one down. This time of year, we start to lose daylight a little bit early. It's early afternoon, well, mid-afternoon, about 4 o'clock. And what a perfect time to knock out some Cubanos. And what better way to do it than Crunchwraps? And we did something a little bit different. While we have the smoker, we would have loved to toss the pork butt on the smoker. We didn't have time, so fortunately we used the pressure cooker for that one. Brett, how did we do this one?
So this one we just made a quick marinade using the sour orange.
Yeah, and I apologize, we didn't film that process for the marinade, but it's simple. The recipe for it will be in the description below this video.
Including the usual suspects as well. But yeah, we took this 9-pound pork butt and Adam was able to get for $17
That's right.
at Walmart. So we basically...
No, Sam's Club.
Or Sam's Club, rather. But so I cut it down into smaller chunks. We loaded up into the pressure cooker with the rest of the juices that we injected into there. We added about half a cup to a cup of water.
Half a cup?
Half of a cup to a cup of water, and then I cut up a whole stick of butter and threw it in there as well. Pressure cooked 2 hours. When this thing was done, I went in with a fork, and actually I think we did, here we are, you can see filming right here, just shredding like butter.
And that was just a couple of hours ago. The pork is still warm, so we're gonna use that. We're not gonna toss it on the griddle so it doesn't dry out. This is going to be a relatively fast, Relatively, yes. Okay. But Brett, before we get to the relatively quick cook, how about we get to the groceries?
I'd love to, just real quick, in case you don't know who we are.
I'm Adam.
I'm Brett.
And we are the WALTWINS. Now let's get to the groceries.
All right, as you can see right here, we got the Black Forest ham is what we're using. We've got these plantain strips, by the way, is what we're using for the crunch part of the crunch wraps. Here is the pork in the bowl right here. Coming around, you'll see the best made pickles. These are indeed the best made pickles. My favorites. We are using these 2 types of tortillas, large and small. We've got Swiss cheese and, of course, yellow mustard.
And that should
wrap up
we're doing it.
The crunch wrap.
Speaking of the crunch wrap and wrapping it up, this is a relatively quick cook. It's more like a build and then grill.
Yeah.
Because we're griddling the crunch wraps, and that's it. But let's get to this. I'm excited to see how this is going to look and taste.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. Really simple. We're just going to warm up the ham and pull it, and then get ready to build it. So here we go. We're just going to warm this up, give it a flip, Brett. Right now, it's probably good enough. Just needs a couple of seconds. All we're doing is just getting this hot, a little toasty, and getting it. Oh, do you smell that? This is Black Forest ham.
Yeah, Black Forest. We'll either use a Black Forest ham or a sweet ham.
Right.
All they had was a maple ham, and I didn't want the maple for this one.
All right, get that pulled off there, and then it's time for the build.
That's how easy that is.
Griffin's ready for the build. Our little helper today. He's the only helper today.
Just want to make that nice and clean for when we lay the crunch wraps down.
That's right. All right, dude, it's time to get our build on. Here's our ingredients, and the ham and the cheese.
First thing down is the big tortilla.
Now, we've done crunch wraps a lot of different ways. Still one of our favorite things to make on the griddle. And so it almost doesn't matter what the innards are. It's how this thing cooks up so nice on the griddle.
Correct.
So this we've never done before. So we're gonna lay cheese. I would go 2 slices. We're gonna go a slice of ham, nice, right there in the middle. Then we're gonna get some of this pork.
Now you gotta remember, you don't wanna build these too high because it has to fold all the way over. So
a little more, and then we're gonna get the plantain chips. Little mustard on there.
Yellow mustard, by the way.
Yeah, we're not a fan of the Dijon when you do a Cuban. We are super excited to try the plantain. These are salted plantains, and Brett went with the full strips. I usually get the little chips.
Break that off.
We've never done this, but we can shape these how we want. There you go, one more, there you go. There's your crunch, a little that, and then a little more mustard, and then I would put the pickles.
Adam wants more pork, Adam gets more pork.
Okay, and then we're gonna pickle it up. Now I wanted to put another Swiss cheese, Brett said nay. So he's doing the build, so he gets to pull the trigger on that one. So now typically we use a smaller size, like street taco size. Yep. This was all that we had, so a little bit will get folded in. And the way to do this is start with the one closest to you, and then you pinch and fold, pinch and fold, pinch and fold, and you're gonna make a shape.
Octagon, pentagon.
It's yeah, it depends on how many sides you end up with. But we fold it, and then you press it down, and then what we like to do is flip it and press it to kind of build that form. You're might break the plantain chips a little bit, but that's okay. But look at that. That is one beauty. All right, let's get the other one built. So one thing I was telling Brett, this one is nice, but it's bulging a little bit. So we spread this one out a little bit more to lay a little bit flat. I want to see if that's going to make a big difference. What do you think, Brett?
We'll see. I think it will. I think you're onto something there for sure.
Thank you. Thanks for making me feel acknowledged. Mustard and pecadles, and I still am convinced more Swiss cheese, but Brett says nay.
Do you want me to put cheese on this?
Yes, put cheese on. This one will be mine.
Okay.
And I'll go with the big cheese. One cheese, if you please. And then, you better not mess up the fold. You're like, this one's Adam's, who cares? I've done it where I've pulled too tight and ripped the tortilla, so you do really got to be careful with this. Ooh, that's like a perfect, look at that. That is mine.
Better.
That's perfect, just like me. All right, let's get these to the griddle. And sunshine on your face. All right, we've got the crunch wraps ready. Brett's gonna toss a little butter down because not only will it help a little bit non-stick, but also it is going to make this a super buttery goodie.
Yeah.
Super buttery goodie, is that a thing?
It is now. Stays folded.
There we go. I'll do the same thing right there. And we spin it right when we get it. Make sure we get that buttery goodness. I'd just move it around, get all that buttery goodness. There you go. And we'll just let this go, and then we'll flip it. Well, those look fantastic. Let's see if they're GBD yet. Yeah? What do you say, Brett?
Yeah, yeah.
It's about how you like it.
That is about what
yeah, baby, I like it like that. Oh,
ouch,
yeah.
I should have touched it, but I did.
That one's Brett's. That one's Adam's. We'll give it another minute. We'll pull them. And about a minute and a half later,
boom.
Boom. These are what we like to call in the business.
Done. D-U-double-N.
Nice. All right, we're going to pull them. We're going to cut one, and let's wrap this up. I'm film guy. Brett makes me go get the knife. Dalstrong. So we always just keep these in the box for safekeeping.
Adam does. I actually got a nice magnet hanging in my kitchen.
But I wash and clean and put it away every single time. This is the Shogun Series X. This is the chef's knife.
Shing, shing, shing,
we
shing,
love this.
Shing.
No better tool to cut through.
Shing, 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 shing.
No better tool to cut through a simple crunch wrap than this.
And then this nice, beautiful. Now, Adams or Brett's? Which one are we cutting?
Let's go Adams, because it has the extra cheese.
Do you want me to cut from the point?
Yeah, you cut from a point to point. Here we go. Oh, look at that. By the way, link to the Dalstrong knives can be found down below. We are obsessed, and there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is what a crunch wrap, a Cubano crunch wrap looks like. And there they are
in all their glory.
And I gotta say, I'm super excited for this one.
So am I.
I'm
excited that I don't even know how it came. I just thought, it was literally a thought. I pulled the phone out, text Adam, Crunchwrap Supreme Cubans.
You already told us that story, so let's dig in. Like we say, it can
I was just reiterating.
Like we say, it can look amazing.
This looks absolutely amazing.
Like we say, it can smell amazing.
Can I get a smell, yeah?
Smell, yeah, you can. But if it doesn't taste amazing, then this is all for naught. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother.
Oh, is that crunch?
It's a Cuban.
It's a Cuban.
You know what I need more of? Mustard. I could use a little more mustard.
And pickle?
Oh my, and pickle.
All right,
so
it's perfect.
Next time, we're going pickle, and then we're double layering both of those, but otherwise, oh my gosh, hold on.
Oh, I just got a good bite of pickle there. That's it. So good. Yeah.
The pork is perfect. That ham is perfect. If you can imagine what a Cubano crunch wrap tastes like, that's what it tastes like.
Exactly. And the plantains, they had that nice, that slight saltiness, which is just perfect.
And what's funny as I thought I would be able to taste the actual plantain more. It just gave it good crunch.
Yeah,
and
it's
good
the satisfaction of
consistency.
biting your teeth through it.
Griff,
Absolutely.
what do you think?
Thumbs up over here from this guy.
What do you say?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So you won't. Love getting to come and do these ones.
Me
And this
too.
is another one that it is as satisfying as I hoped it would be. It's
Yep.
exactly what I thought it would be.
Yep, exactly. And that is just another
you,
banger
Cannon.
yet here in the Backyard Diner.
I can't get enough.
No.
Perfect balance. Perfect balance, like I said, of the meats.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
And this is the one with the extra cheese. I think it's perfect.
Yep, you're right. Yeah, we added the extra cheese. Good call on that. That
Yep.
creaminess really comes through. I
Perfect.
love it.
If you did enjoy this, if this gave you one more idea of something that you can do on your griddle, make sure and give this video a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. It's one way in which you can support us in what we do. Another way you can support us is through our merchandise. There's a link to that in the description below this video, as well as our book.
Yeah, so again, that link is down below as well. And thank you to everyone who has already pre-ordered and who is planning on pre-ordering.
Aside from coming out and knocking bangers out like this, why else do we get to come and do this?
Because all we do is twin.
No matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on!